Hello, everyone. I am alone right now, but Ron will be joining me. I'm not sure where he went. But hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. It's been a minute. As you guys know, we've probably seen we haven't really had any episodes released recently. But don't worry, guys. They'll be releasing very, very soon. So I just want to say hello to everyone that is here. It's saying there's 0 watching, but I'm pretty sure there's more people because I can see people in the chat. So I'm just going to do some shout outs here. So we've got, let's see, we got Horror of Horrors. And then we got Stay Tuned. We got Wisdom. We got Betty. Hello. We have Mike O, and we've got Wisdom. Okay, I'm just going through the thing. We got Jeff from Boo Productions, and then we have Kathy. Hello, and then we have, I think I said Stay Tuned already, and then Julie. Hello, Julie. And then we have Teshi. Hello, and we have Dawn. Hello, Dawn, and we got Joe. Hey guys. Hey everyone. So tonight, guys, I don't really have a plan for tonight. Tonight was just kind of more of a hangout to kind of talk about what we've kind of been doing, what's been happening, that type of thing. We'll probably talk about food as we normally do. Okay, Ron's just getting a beer, so I figured as much. Because he disappeared and went to the garage, so I assumed he was getting that. So I just want to thank everyone for joining. I'm not sure how long tonight will go. I don't think it'll be a super, super long live stream, but we're just going to hang out, chat. If you got questions about anything, please put them in the chat, and I will be able to answer them as long as I can answer the questions. Any questions, anything you want to say, just say in the chat, and I'll... Oh, Stay Tuned said that your beer better be that your hat. Right? Yeah, the hat. Ron was like right there. So, so thanks guys again for joining. I'm a little bit rusty at live streams. It's been a bit. So, but I guess the biggest update we've had is that we had a really awesome investigation event on Sunday. So I want to do lottery numbers.
Cheers, everybody.
Oh my gosh. Cheers.
Just for you, Wisdom.
No, it was Stay Tuned.
Oh, Stay Tuned. Sorry.
So, okay. This is, this is, of course, and look at Toby shows up as soon as we are trying to go live, and that just always happens. She's actually been really sore. She was playing Frisbee 2 nights ago, and that's not good. She can't do that anymore. She's too old. So she's been in lots of pain. Looking a little flaccid, sir.
Flaccid? Oh, sorry.
She wants to say hello. She's just, she's always. Ron, what are you drinking?
Oh, the drink of tonight for me anyways, not that Cassie likes it, but
oh, I hate this beer.
I'm drinking a Blue Moon, but it's mango flavored. Mango wheat. It's quite delicious.
See, Blue Moon to me tastes like grass.
I
don't understand. Hi, Laura. Frostside.
It's a very good summer beer.
That to me though, this tastes like grass.
No, it's delicious.
I can't handle it.
It's delicious.
And I'm drinking sparkling water, but it is cream soda flavor. So it's like tastes like cream soda, but it's water. So. Oh,
it's good, Jeff. It's good.
So I'm sure they have that in the States, right?
I'm pretty sure you can probably find it. Yeah.
Hello, Steph. Welcome. So, Reese was in part 3 of Weeping Willow. She was unable to join us tonight, so it's just Ron and I, which you guys are, familiar with us, and Ron in his lovely beer hat.
I love this thing.
So
I remember when I bought it, Cass like, "What are you doing? What did you buy?" I'm like, It was a spur of the moment.
Yeah,
thing.
Spirit Halloween. So, no vodka, just water, which I'll probably end up getting a Guinness next time you go out for beer.
Okay.
So, yeah. So sorry, guys. I'm just reading Oh yeah, stay tuned. It does have hops, but this I can handle beer. Blue Moon.
I don't know why she doesn't like it.
It just literally tastes like grass, and I can't explain it.
It does not.
To me, it tastes like grass.
It does not taste like grass. It's deliciousness, guys. It's smooth and good and yumminess.
My goodness. So yeah, so a little bit of updates. We did have an event on Sunday. It was really good. It was at the oh my gosh, I always get it wrong because they changed the name of it. It's the Cinema Lounge. So it's a little theater, like me, what does it fit? 20 people? Well,
50.
each theater.
50.
50?
Probably, yeah.
In each theater?
Probably 50 in each, but they're only allowed, I think, like
20? No, 30 probably.
40 or something because of the front lobby area or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so smaller. So it's a little tiny theater in Ridgeway, which is about 10 minutes from us. It's considered Fort Erie, but it's a little town. And so we had it was an event. We've done one before. So Hansberger, if you guys are familiar with our Hansberger episode, so we had also an event at Hansberger where we basically had like a little like about an hour of like intuition training, talking about paranormal investigation and equipment and that type of thing. Hello, Dan Tex. Hello, John. Hello, welcome. So basically talking about all the clairs when it comes to like psychic kind of stuff. So we had that, and then I talked about investigations and my experiences and equipment and how to debunk equipment to best of my knowledge. So we have the Hansberger. So we had the same kind of idea at the theater, and the theater we had also the investigation. So that's why it was kind of unique in the sense of it was like an investigation / kind of like a event, I'm trying to think of the term, what is the term? Like a little learning cinema. Why my words? Sorry, guys. I've been very tired lately, so my brain is not working properly. But like a little get together, then we investigate. So it was pretty cool. So we had a pretty good turnout for our first one in that location. It was like not a very big location, so it's better. Like I think small was good.
It was nice having small.
Yeah. So I think there's gonna be more like events like that. Maybe at the Ridgeway Cinema. I'm not sure. I'm sure there'll be lots in the future. So if you guys, I think most of you guys are in the States, but this was in like Ontario, Southern Ontario, Canada. So, but yeah, it's definitely awesome working with Amanda Dubois and Karina, which you've seen Karina in the Beckhouse episode. I've been on her podcast, and I think in Hansberger episode, obviously, and you've seen Amanda at the Hansberger episode. So, so really great. It was really, really fun to do that event. So that wore me out Sunday. I think the paranormal hangover is real, and we only investigated for 2 hours.
Yeah, something like that.
But it was like, I don't know. I feel like I hit a wall. Like I was so tired by the end. The day before, though, I had work, and that was crazy. So for those who don't know, I'm a registered massage therapist. So I was at an event for people who were it was a bike ride basically, but like 200 kilometers. It was
220 Ks.
Was that what it was?
Over 2 days.
Over 2 days. It was insane.
I'm going to do it next year, guys.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to do it. But I have to raise $3,500. So
yes.
That's what Joanne was telling me.
Oh, okay. But you don't have a bike.
I'll get one. I'm going to get one, guys. I'm going to get a bike. I'm going to start biking.
So I was at an event, and I was a massage therapist for the bike riders, and it was a very 14-hour day for me. So that, and then a paranormal hangover, I was done for. And I think that's why I fell asleep on the couch last night. Like I didn't even I think I just put my head down. I was out. So, but anyways, but yeah. Hello, Andrew. Welcome. I think I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. But yeah, guys, if you have any questions for us, please ask away. It's basically just a hangout. I'm sure we'll talk about food. So for supper, I'll start off with food. Supper, Ron, smoked chicken like thin strips of chicken with his homemade spice rub stuff, right?
Mhm.
Yep. On the chicken, I made yes. I wonder, like, you could probably put. Oh my gosh, you'd be so.
That'd be pretty funny though.
Yeah. So, and then I made homemade macaroni and cheese from scratch, and so then we cut up the chicken, made the macaroni and cheese, and added buffalo like hot sauce from Frank's on it. So buffalo mac and cheese is probably. I'm on this kick, and I don't know. I always get the same food. I don't know. Buffalo chicken is like my favorite thing. It doesn't matter if it's chicken fingers, if it's wraps, salad, macaroni and cheese, which buffalo chicken, love it. Oh no, did I miss something? Oh no, Julie. Yes. I wish you were closer because I definitely would be able to help out. That's my real job. Paranormal is on my side job. But yeah. It's work is actually starting to pick up too, so it's been good. I mean, obviously, for those who've been around, I just basically got registered last September. So, but I love meatloaf. I know it's like so basic, but our kids love meatloaf too.
I like meatloaf,
but I use barbecue sauce instead of ketchup.
Meatloaf on the smoker.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Hello, Carla. Hello, welcome. So a little bit, okay, another thing that we got more people in the chat. So, as you guys know, I have not released part 2 or 3 of Conjuring House. They are coming out soon. I'll be working on them. I've been going through a little bit of stuff. Some people know, whatever, it's just me. It's a me thing. So I'm starting to get back into it. And that's why I wanted to go live tonight because I wanted to kind of get my butt back into gear. I think the event to kind of help push me out of like back into doing stuff. So we're back. So we have no investigations lined up yet for the summer. I believe I'm like Jeff and Josh, we've kind of talked about some more potentially, but nothing's set in stone yet. But definitely there's some stuff in the works. I'm hoping so. And then so now we're looking for more on I can't even speak, Ontario locations, because that is always, I mean, obviously it's nice to be close to home too. So, but there's a lot of different places that are close by that we could definitely hit up, and even just over the border. But the problem is Ron needs to get his passport updated. Otherwise, we're not going anywhere. So, I don't think Ron's going to want me going by myself now that he's experienced paranormal. He doesn't want to be left out. So, but yeah, so definitely there's a lot of things in the works. So, yes, Ontario, Southern Ontario, we're like really close to the border to Buffalo, New York. Like we're 5 minutes. Like we could, a 5-minute drive, and you can see like we're at the border. So. Oh, Bigfoot in Canada. Probably have to go out west.
No, there could be Bigfoot in Algonquin Park. You never know.
Oh, man, I guess Algonquin Park.
Never know.
Way up north. We're actually going away our Canada long weekend. So Canada Day, which is July 1st. We're going to be going away up north. 7 hours?
8-hour drive.
8-hour drive. An 8-hour drive.
Kirkland Lake area.
Yeah. So that's not even... Like, it takes 24 hours to drive through Ontario, I think. Isn't it? Yeah. So 7 hours is nothing, or 8 hours.
Ontario is big, guys.
Yes, it's huge. So, especially where we are. We're like the most southern part, aren't we?
No.
Or there's somewhere else
Not
more
the most
southern?
southern, Windsor.
Oh, Windsor's more southern?
Pelee Island.
Oh, Pelee Island, that's right. Yeah. So... But yeah, no, it's we're looking forward to the camping trip. The kids are definitely, because it's on an island. So
maybe that mine.
Oh, the mine. There's a mine up there. Oh.
Maybe.
We'll see. Okay. So guys, when we went there a couple of years ago, a
few years back, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there is a mine up there that we need to, maybe we'll be checking out. That supposedly is haunted, so. Hello, Steph. And then I just saw Joe said something, but I need to read it. Yeah. What? Oh my gosh, my daughter is so silent when she walks. She just scared the freaking crap out of me, child.
She's laughing because of the
She's laughing. Okay. But she's so silent. She like literally, I just like all of a sudden she's there. Our oldest daughter. She's going into grade 11 next year.
Grade 11, guys.
Do you need help with your hair?
I want to know what this stuff is though.
It's on the piano. I think it's on the piano. Sorry, guys. And then Rican goes, "What the heck is on your head?"
It's a beer mug.
It's a beer mug.
I'll take it off, actually. It's kind of warm.
It is very warm right now. Warm. So I just want to make sure I haven't missed anything. Okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm caught up. I'm always afraid I'm going to be like leaving, like missing messages or something. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. Well, she's our older daughter, or oldest daughter. So she's heard probably worse at school.
Yeah.
Not our youngest. Oh my gosh. Our youngest though, she's like doesn't even phase her anymore now. She's like came by like walking and stuff when people were swearing. So, but yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, she's gonna be 16 this year, our oldest. So
come on.
But anyways, yeah. So if you guys have any questions, let us know. And so I'm so sorry, Laura, I missed your live stream last night. I don't even know what happened.
You fell asleep.
No, that was earlier.
Oh.
So I don't know what I was doing. I worked. Oh, you know what I did? I worked. I was like, what did I even do? I worked late last night, or like later into the night. I got home and I had to like get settled and stuff, and I totally missed it. So I'm very sorry. So yes, our dog, she doesn't leave Ron alone. Do you want to help her with her hair?
All right.
So, oh my gosh.
What?
Mike's been a member for 11 months. Are you serious? Holy crap. Oh my gosh, that time friggin' flies. Okay. No, it's funny. This question actually came up at our event that we did on Sunday. Someone brought it up because they were asking questions and stuff. So I don't think Ouija boards in itself are evil or bad. I think maybe people have used them and they could have bad stuff connected potentially. But I don't know. I've never used one and I don't feel comfortable using one because I don't know how to use one. So that is more my feeling on it. It's not that I'm thinking, oh my gosh, they're evil. I just don't want to mess with stuff I don't really know. So I'd rather just stay away from the Ouija board. But that's basically what my thoughts on the Ouija board. And I'm pretty sure Ron is the same way with Ouija boards. So hello, Douglas. Welcome. And maybe stay tuned. I don't know. Oh my gosh, yes, right here. Dawn, Ron and Joe are only watching tutorials. So if you guys, you've probably been around and kind of Ron and Joe did dishes when we were at the Airbnb. Oh yeah. Yes, Rican, just say remember goodbye. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know. It's something I'm not fully comfortable with doing. So I just kind of just stay away with it. I can be in a room with it being done and stuff. It's just for me personally, it's just more my comfort zone. So but hello, Giselle. Welcome. But yeah, guys, ask questions away. Tonight we're just hanging out. Not sure how long we'll go for. I don't have to work until like later tomorrow afternoon. So I have to go to bed super early. And I'm actually kind of feeling awake right now, which is a change for me because usually it's like 9, I'm asleep. So, and I know barbecue videos. Okay. So I'm not Ron hasn't actually done any smoking other than today, which it was an afterthought. I'm like, I should have took pictures of the friggin' chicken that he was smoking to make more like B-roll stuff. But I'm gonna have to plan it in my brain to take some B-roll footage of his smoking meat. So, oh my gosh. Okay. Hot dogs. Okay, guys, I'm gonna have to just do it. I'm just gonna have to film him barbecuing. Father's Day is this weekend, so there might be some barbecuing happening. So maybe I'll start doing making some footage for that. So I know we have to get started. It just kind of feels like this past little bit, it just kind of feels like we've hit like a standstill, but we're going to be moving forward, guys. Don't worry. We're going to be moving forward and there will be content coming out. So we do have the 2 more episodes of The Conjuring House being released. I'm not exactly sure timeline wise, but within the next like part 2, I'm hoping by next week, Thursday, and then 2 weeks after that. Also, for the people who like may have missed it, but we did have the event on Sunday for the Bridgeway Theater. So I'm going to be releasing that footage because we actually investigated that location end of May, I believe it was end of May. We investigated there. So I have that footage I have to go through to create that episode too. So we do have at least 4 more episodes, so another month worth, month and a half worth of footage coming out that I still have to get through. But so we're gonna definitely have content coming out, and I'm not sure for my members. I did put a video, made a tiny little short video of a cemetery. Definitely not as fancy as it's okay. If you guys know Cemetery Road, he makes Cemetery Road videos that are friggin' wicked. Also paranormal because we've investigated with him, Jason. So he makes amazing videos, guys, like cemetery videos. You gotta check out Cemetery Road. So there's this little tiny cemetery, like a little baby cemetery. Not actual babies in there, but you know what I mean. Little tiny cemetery. Kind of nearby, about a 10-minute walk. And I just made a little tiny video for you guys to check out for members only. So I do have that video. I am looking for more cemetery. Actually, I've kind of been on the lookout for more cemeteries, but also question for you guys, actually, for my members or people who want to become members. What are you looking for a member video? Like, is it more behind the scenes? Like, what are your thoughts on behind? Because I'm trying to figure out, because I've shared photos I haven't shared on Instagram or on YouTube, like in the community tab. Or I'm trying to think what else I've shared. Like, yeah, mostly photos, a little video. So definitely, like, let me know what you kind of want, and then I'll be able to kind of gear my content for the members for that. So, oh my gosh, yeah. Ron. So Jeff just said no pressure for videos, but if Ron wants, but if Ron puts out a barbecue video, Mountain may have to respond with a barbecue diss track.
Barbecue.
Mountain is his alter ego.
Oh,
yeah. Ron is so behind on other stuff, so it's okay. I have to keep him up to date. So, and then Mike said, "Called you meat smoking master." So,
well, he said that the other night with Sarah's live.
Oh yes, right. Okay, so then there's a good question. Have we investigated the Sally house? No, we have not. It is about a 14 or 15 hour drive.
15 hours.
Yeah, 15-hour drive. And I looked at plane flights and they were kind of expensive. We definitely want to get there. That's like we have so many places that are like on our bucket list. So that is one of them, 100%. So yeah, definitely. Okay, so behind the scenes action. Okay, I'm just gonna have to make a more of a effort to get proper behind the foot, because right now we don't really have any behind the scenes stuff. It's more like we're just filming. That's it. We did have behind the scenes from our trip, but I really should just work on that. Yeah. But the problem is Ron would introduce a location or be like, "Oh, we're here," not location because we were just doing breweries, but that was it. There was nothing else to the video, so it was just like, "Hey, we're here." And
I'm not very good when it comes to that kind of stuff.
And then that was it. And then, so, I mean, we were visiting with Jason, so it was, I think that's where our mind was more focused when we were in Kentucky. But anyways, we'll have to make more of an effort to do behind the scenes stuff for you guys. So, yeah. Oh, with music. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Tara. Hello, Paranormal 54. Hello. Welcome. Our dog, of course, she has to push my chair away. Okay, just make sure. Okay, I haven't missed anything. Beer is good. Yeah, that trip, Kentucky.
Oh, that was fun.
12 breweries, right? Just in Louisville.
14.
Was it 14?
Pretty sure it was 14.
No, it was 12.
12.
We went to 12 breweries just in Louisville.
In 3 days.
And then we went to more breweries in Lexington. We were in Lexington for like 2 days, like a day and a half, basically.
Yeah.
Because that's where we have matching tattoo. Well, Ron and Jason have matching tattoos, and I have one that's similar, but it's different. Mine is, well, I guess I can show mine. All right, we're showing off legs. So Ron's is a ghost with a beer mug. And then mine's a ghost with a coffee mug. So, but yeah. So yeah, and then we did distilleries too. We did distilleries, and we went to
museums.
Museums, speakeasies. We went to 2 speakeasies. That was pretty cool.
That was fun. Legal
speakeasies, but they're kind of cool because like you don't really know stuff. Like you kind of like just show up and it's a secret lair. Basically, it's pretty cool. Sean, hello, Sean. Yes, Moonshine Country. I can't even speak, guys. I'm sorry.
I love Kentucky.
Oh, we've been there twice now. So Ron was like, "What's this mountain?"
What?
Jeff, read his comment.
Oh.
He's like, I have a hard time keeping up recently, and he's like even worse. So I'm like, oh. But hello, Ruby. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I think today we're just gonna tonight is gonna just be more of a hangout. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. Yeah. Just because it's been, I don't even know the last time we went live. It's been like at least over a month, maybe 2 months for sure. So,
I mean, what's a live stream without Toby bugging me?
I know, our dog. So, okay, good question. We have not been.
No.
We're kind of close, I think, probably 6 hours away, roughly.
6 or 8 hours.
So we're not horribly far from Gettysburg. It definitely is on my bucket list. I love
Civil War era.
So, like Civil War era, like War of 1812. Like I went through a phase in my college years being obsessed with like World War II history, all the movies that were World War II. Like U-571 was probably one of my favorite movies. I've seen that movie so many times. So I definitely have like that.
Mine was Hunt for Red October.
Oh yeah, Hunt for Red October.
That was my favorite.
So yeah, definitely. So Gettysburg is kind of like on my list, and plus we've been to. I mean, that's obviously Civil War, but we've like the War of 1812 in our area because if you guys are familiar with Southern Ontario, well, I guess not. Yeah, Southern Ontario in the States. The battle.
If the British had lost, we'd be Americans right now.
Yes, basically.
Basically, yeah, right?
Yeah. So there is a cemetery, or I did investigate at a cemetery, but it was also a battlefield. So we treated that location as a battlefield and not the cemetery. But that was one of the bloodiest battles, and I think that was the battle that kind of defined the boundary between the U.S. and Canada. So in Niagara Falls, so the Drummond Hill Cemetery. Jason, did he do a video of that when he was here?
I think so, yeah.
Or was it members only?
It might have been. I don't know.
Oh, I actually should go back there. We did our kids. No, it wasn't at that. Yeah, it was at that cemetery. Yep. We did our kids' Halloween costumes pictures at that cemetery one year.
Yeah, that was during COVID.
During COVID.
When we couldn't go trick or treating.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yes. I have that tattoo, like the one that Ron just showed you. I also have the ghost right here that's reading in poppies. I love reading. Most of my tattoos on this arm are book related. So, but yeah, so that's a ghost. I think that's my only ghost tattoo other than one on my ankle. So, oh, that would be really, really cool. A ghost with taking cameras. I feel like that. Oh, okay, never mind. I have like random thoughts that just popped back because I think there was a connection somewhere in my brain. So,
Toby.
Okay, so that would be cool. Joe going to Kentucky. Kentucky is not far.
You'll be that much closer.
I know. Well, because Kentucky for us, like Louisville is a 7.5 hour drive.
Yeah.
Roughly. So, yeah, which is really not that far. You know,
which means I need to go see Joe in August then because That's when the race in Bristol is.
Oh yeah. Oh, in
I
Tennessee.
want to
Yeah.
go to Bristol.
That's in Tennessee. Bristol's Tennessee.
That's not where Joe is.
Oh, before Joe moves.
Before Joe
Oh,
moves.
I see what you mean. Okay.
Yeah. So that's this August, guys. So I got to get a hold of Joe and be like, Joe, what's up?
Maybe Joe's in the chat.
Yeah, Joe, are you in the chat?
Oh my gosh, Australia. Okay, so I'm the only one. Ron's never been to Australia, but I'm the only one in my family that's never been to Australia. 2 of my sisters live there. My other sisters visited because I have 3 sisters, and my parents have been there. I'm the only one that has not been to Australia, so it's definitely on my bucket list eventually. But the problem is, we'd have to take like 2 weeks, and we have 5 children.
3
weeks, yeah.
You're going to Australia. You're taking 3 weeks.
Yeah, and we have 5 children, so
2 dogs,
2 dogs, and a cat. Like I don't know, it'll be a whole friggin' process to try to get to Australia. So, hello, Diva, welcome. Yeah, I mean when we went to Octagon Hall in Kentucky, going on 2 years now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was pretty cool because of the Civil War history. So, like, and in Kentucky, I mean, there was a lot of stuff. Even like,
I love Kentucky.
Yeah, we really.
I would move to Kentucky and live there. To be honest with you, I like that much.
You'd want. I guess work for you would be fine.
I love Kentucky.
Would I have to be licensed as a massage therapist in Kentucky?
No.
I don't know. Okay.
I know there's lots of crane work out there.
Mm-hmm. So.
Oh, Joel is here.
Joe is here. Okay, sorry guys. I'm just. Okay. So he'll still be in Bristol in August.
Oh well, maybe Joe. Maybe we could plan something. You know, when is that race? Let me know. Let me know, Joe. I'm serious.
Also the tickets are going to be $1 million, aren't they, for a NASCAR race?
Yeah. I'll look it up. I'll look it up. That's my homework for this weekend.
Okay.
I'll look it up.
Okay. Hello, Caroline.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go to a live NASCAR race, so.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going through this. I am now behind a little bit. Yeah, you have to be licensed. Just move here already. So, yeah, I mean, I'm licensed in my Ontario. So, there's only a few provinces that you actually have to be in Canada to be registered as a massage therapist. Other places are not. So, but Ontario is one of them. You have to be registered.
Red Seal crane operator, so I can work anywhere in Canada and technically the United States, I think.
Yeah.
Because in the States they have what's called the NCCO. What?
Mike is near Talladega.
Oh. Interesting.
So, or was
looks
that?
Like I could do like a NASCAR trip.
Tour, yeah.
NASCAR tour.
Yeah. Hello, Josh. Yes, okay.
And also Talladega is one of my favorite tracks. So.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
I know we look too young to have 5 children. I am 40 years old, and Ron's gonna be 44. So
I got a compliment at work. Actually, one of the guys at work thought I was 34.
Oh, 10 years younger.
Yeah. I was like, when I told him I was 43 with 5 kids, he's like, no way. I was like, yeah, I'm 43, 5 kids. He's like, wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, having
shake and bake, baby.
Okay, I thought there was something.
What?
Oh, am I interested in anything? Hello, Adam. Before Civil War, yeah. So like War of 1812. That's I guess the biggest thing around here because of where we are. There was all these battles, right? And then actually, if you go back to our older videos, which I'm always cringe because I'm like, those are older videos, not necessarily even the best. Like I was using my like Amazon camera, not even my Sony. We did a lot of battlefields. So we did Battle of Chippewa. We might have actually had the Sony for that one. But Battle of Chippewa, and we did Queenston Heights Battle, the Battle of Queenston Heights, and oh my gosh.
The Battle of Queenston Heights. We went to the Queenston Monument.
No, the investigation. You weren't there. It was just me and Reese. It was Queenston Heights. Yeah, we went to Queenston Heights and we did.
I was there for that.
No, you weren't.
At Queenston, at the Brock Monument.
You weren't there for that investigation.
Yeah, I filmed it.
No, you didn't.
I went with you guys to Brock.
I swear to God, Ron wasn't at that one. Where's my phone?
With you guys to Brock's Monument.
No. Okay. Anyways.
Yes, I did.
I'm like 90.
You and Reese were investigating and I was filming.
No, that was Battle of Chippewa.
I did Battle of Chippewa and I did Queenston too.
Okay, I'm gonna look.
Sorry, guys. I'm almost 110% positive. I bet you a beer on it.
A beer?
Yep, I bet you a beer on it.
That's where you're gonna just go in our garage.
Well, you'll go in the garage because I'm betting you a beer.
So, anyways, guys, but yeah, we've been to a bunch of battlefields. Anyways, but like we've already talked about the Battle on Lundy's Lane. Okay, I'm just looking here. But we went to the jail. Sorry, guys. Battle of Chippewa. Okay, so I'm just gonna mute my phone. That's already muted. So this was 2 years ago. See, you wouldn't.
I wasn't there, but you and Reese.
You just said you filmed it.
I filmed it. You and Reese were investigating.
No, Reese is holding the camera. Anyways, guys.
I thought I went.
No.
I don't know. Maybe deja vu. I don't know.
Crane racing. Oh my gosh, make it a thing. Race cranes.
You can't race a crane.
I was like, is that even possible?
They don't move very fast. I mean, there are what do they call them? Crane. Oh my goodness, rodeos. Like they set up like pylons and stuff, and you got to move your load in around the pylons. Like they hook you up to like a concrete block, and you got to swing it in and around pylons and stuff.
Yeah.
So there's crane rodeos.
Oh yes, in World War I, the Canadians were pretty friggin' brutal.
Brutal.
Canadians in the World War I? There's like crazy history about that. Yeah. We're not always nice, I guess. My grandfather, because he was 20 years older than my bubba, so like my grandmother. So he actually fought in World War II, but he fought for the Polish, because he was in Poland. But he got captured by the Germans.
He's traveling to Gettysburg in September. Our anniversary month, Joe.
That is our anniversary month. We'll be married 18 years. So that is 18 years. Crazy.
Maybe we can meet up with Joe in Gettysburg.
Yeah. Yes, Josh. Yeah. But yeah, no, I love traveling. Like I literally would travel. I mean, obviously it's kind of hard. We have 5 kids. So, but we're hoping to do a lot more traveling. Beer lost, Tashi just said. So
what's that?
You lost your beer. You're gonna have to watch the episode of that Queenston.
I thought I was there though.
No, that was like 2.5 years ago. You weren't a part of us yet.
Are you sure?
Positive. The only time you ever filmed the battlefield was Battle of Chippewa. We've been there for like photo shoots and stuff.
No, but I could have swore I was there with you guys when you were investigating.
What? They're going to be guest speakers at the Warren Paracon.
Oh.
That is pretty cool.
Well, that's cool.
Is that actually, where is that show? Is that in Warren? Is it in Pennsylvania? No. Like, is that convention in Pennsylvania? The Warren Paracon? I don't know where it is. I've heard about it, but I actually don't know where it is. Do you know about the house and the horseshoe? No, I do not offhand. Not sure. There's the Donnelly homestead. It's in Ontario. It was a bloody battle. The Donnellys, I guess, were not very super nice people, and then the town turned on them.
Sarah wants to know when you got into the paranormal.
Ooh, good question. So I've been, it is in Gettysburg, Joe said. I've heard of it. I just haven't actually. So I see, Joe. So I have always been interested in the paranormal ever since I was super little. I would get the Haunted Canada books and like Haunted Ontario books, and I used to write ghost stories in grade 3. Actually, I think it's upstairs in my room, but I have a copy. I wrote this really kind of creepy story for being grade 3, just saying. Well, I was 10, so maybe it was in grade 3. 10, grade 5. Anyways, very creepy story. It was about ghosts and anyways. So I've always really been interested in the paranormal, and about 5 years ago, I discovered YouTube. I can't believe it's been 5 years. I always came like, 3 years ago, but really it's been going on 5 years ago. 2019, I realized paranormal was on YouTube. I never watched the TV shows, so I never watched Ghost Hunters or Ghost Adventures because we don't have those channels where we are. At least we don't have those specialty channels. So I didn't really know about paranormal investigation really until like 5 years ago. So when I discovered it on YouTube, I was like, oh, this is really cool. So then I met a lot of these people like Joe Dantex and Mike, Crow. Crow's actually why I have my channel. And I met all these awesome people, and I kind of got involved in the community. And then I really wanted to just investigate for myself, not necessarily put it onto YouTube. I was going to investigate. And then Crow was like, you need to do, like, just do it on YouTube. Like, just post your stuff. I never knew how to edit, didn't like how to put anything together. No clue about anything. And then, but then Crow was like, do it. I'm like, okay. And then, so we've been a team for going on 3 years. I created the channel 3 years ago in March, but then I didn't put anything onto the channel until July. So we're like pretty much. Yeah.
Hey, Cheryl.
Hello, Cheryl. So that's the origins of Weeping Willow. So Weeping Willow initially was me and Ron, but at the time Ron is still a skeptic, but Ron was very no. At first, because he's just kind of along for the ride. Because I always recommend not investigating by yourself. So Ron came along with me, but he was like, But I was in school for massage therapy. My friend Reese was in my class. She liked creepy things. So I said, do you want to come with me on an investigation? And then, so she joined, and then it just ended up being me and Reese. And then we were in Virginia City, Nevada 2 years ago at the PEC. So it was, we were part of the event, and Ron had some experiences. I mean, we all did at the locations. And then Ron's like, I want to be part. Now he's actively with us now on Weeping Willow. So now it's just 3 of us. But Crow is a super friggin' nice guy. Like, I don't even know. It's been crazy. It's been about 4 years now that I officially met him. And like when we first met, well, we've never met in person, but you know what I mean? It's been 4 years. Time friggin' flies, guys. Like, I can't even believe it. The fact that it's been 5 years even since, I don't know, time flies. And I absolutely friggin' love it. And I finally feel like I've always talked about this. Like, I've finally feel like I've come into my own, like with the paranormal. Like, I feel like this is like, my sisters weren't surprised. Let's just put it that way. When I said like this paranormal thing, they're just like, okay, it's like, it's just me. So, yeah, because I mean, I read a lot. Like, my book arm is mostly like fantasy and stuff, right? So it's like, I just like the creepy, weird things. Always been that way. Grade 7, I did a speech on the Bermuda Triangle. So it has always been like that. So yeah. Okay. So any more questions? We're going to talk about food. We're going to talk about whatever you guys want.
Yes, Joe.
What about Joe?
I hide the paranormal.
That's not Joe. That's Jeff.
Or Jeff. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes, that's us too. So we do that. When I share, if I share anything paranormal on my Facebook, I block over 200 people. So
Sarah wants to know if any of our kids have seen ghosts.
Okay. So funny you should ask that. So a few months ago, maybe more than a few months ago. So anyways, we were having certain things happening in the house. Nothing like super scary, more just startling, I guess, because it makes me swear. If you guys have been around, you've heard me tell this story. But so for about almost a year, maybe less than a year, but we've had some different things happening in our house. So we had, like, most recent was a man in the corner of my room that I woke up, saw. I swore because I scared Ron. Well, not scare you, but I startled you because you're like, why are you swearing? I'm like, there's a man in the corner. Anyways, so that happened, and then we had movement down our stairs. So we have a 2-story house. We had movement, and I saw the corner of my eye. Well, actually, no, I was straight ahead because then I jumped, and I was like, holy crap. And then but then when I was talking to my kids about this, so the man in the corner, so that night I felt like I was being watched the whole night when I was like at my computer or whatever. And so when I was in bed, I felt like I was being watched. I just said, please leave me alone. I want to sleep. And then that man showed up. But my daughter, I found out the next day, without me telling her that I felt like I was being watched, she told me the same thing. She felt like she was being watched too. So that happened for her. But then I found out when this all started coming out, like when we're talking about this with my kids, my 13-year-old daughter had said that she saw, we have a 4 bedrooms upstairs, and she saw a black shadow come from like the boys' room into the Lida's, like our oldest daughter's room. And so that was like last summer though, I think. So she's starting to tell us all these stories that she was experiencing without telling us months later. So she saw a black shadow going there. My youngest daughter had told, she's 8. So she had said that she had saw something, but she just basically was like, oh, it's my eyes and stuff. But then she's like, I saw something. So I don't think they've ever seen like a full body apparition or anything, but they've seen shadows. My boys say our basement still feels like there's someone down there, but I did do a clearing of our house and we've been totally fine. So, but yeah, so that's kind of the roundabout way. The kids kind of seen some stuff, but now our house is completely fine. I've not had any experiences like of being watched or seen anything, because I've seen a woman. This is years ago, about 4 years ago. I saw a woman with like a hood on, floated back into my closet, and then about a year and a half ago, I saw a young male, a blonde, like scruffy face. I don't know if it was like dirt or if it was like a beard, not like a beard, but like scruff. Standing beside my bed. So I've had experiences in our house. I feel like they've been passing through. I don't think our house was actually haunted. So, but yeah. And I said the SH word, Jeff. If you guys know, I don't know why I can't swear. I mean, not that I can't swear. If I get startled or if you're driving or something, I'll swear if I get startled. But I can't just like swear out. I don't know why, guys. It's not like I feel like it's bad. Like people swear around me, I'm totally fine with it. So I can't. I don't know. That's why if you watch my videos, you'll see me go like flip and dip or like I'll say weird words. So it's just me. Though I did swear. We're at Chase Manor. And I did swear and I bleeped it out. So, Chase Manor was actually a location we wanted to go back to, but right now they're not allowing investigators unless they're actually connected to the building, basically. Because that place lit like it had a vibe. Oh my gosh, I wanted to go back there so bad. Yeah. I was just reading what Steph said about like shadows in the corners and stuff. But yeah. Jeff has a master's in swearing. Hey, Laz!
Hey, Laz.
Nice to see you! Awesome. Yeah, so I don't know. That's just my quirk, guys. And I'm fine with swearing. Just I can't swear. Well, like I can if I think about it really hard and like I'm a weirdo. So, but anyways, yeah. yeah, so any more questions, guys? Yeah, we've I guess Ron's never. Have you had? You had experiences in our house. What am I talking about? Because I was about to ask you, but if you've had one, but you have the voice in our room. Remember?
Oh, I was laying in bed.
Yeah. So what happened was Ron. I was downstairs reading a book, and it had just come out. I think it was it Fourth Wing or Iron Flame. Anyways, it was a book, and I'm like, I got it. I'm like, I need to read it now. I'm not going to bed yet. So I was downstairs. And so I hear him go, come to bed. And I'm like, but I'm reading. And you're like, oh, just come to bed. And I was like, what's wrong? And I could tell in his voice that there was something wrong. So I come up, I come upstairs and you tell me you had heard a voice.
I heard something.
Something,
I don't know what it was.
Yeah. So. Oh my gosh. Jeff. You've got
memberships. Say it. 3 memberships, hon.
I can't do it. I can't. Oh my gosh. Have you got? Yes, I have. I have 2 tattoos, and Ron has 1. Ghosts. Okay, Ron. Here, the secret recipe: raisin biscuit. So, but yeah, no, I don't know. It's just kind of funny. So he has had stuff, but that was in the time frame before I cleared the house, though.
Yeah.
So ever since then, we've cleared the house, or I have, and we've been totally fine. And I don't ever think our house is necessarily haunted. I feel like it was just people passing through. So, and I think because I got more involved with the paranormal, I think they were just kind of showing up, kind of going like, hello. Potentially the man, though, might have brought him home from a location. But then he's goodbye now. So I'll see you, Douglas. So, but yeah. Oh my gosh, Dawn, yeah. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Jeff, thank you. I didn't even say it. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. But thank you so much. Sorry, I haven't said it.
Just say frick sakes.
Or flippin' dippin'. That's usually my flippin' dippin' or freaking dip. What are some other ones? Those are the main ones. Flippin' dip or hokey Dinah. Yeah. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, I didn't compromise. Oh my gosh. So yeah, no, it's it's a quirk I have, guys. It's not like my family swears. It's not even like I'm like, I don't know. I really don't know why. I mean, I remember in grade 7, my friends like peer pressuring me to swear. So yes, Joe has definitely heard me say clip and dip. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Bad to the Bone Paranormal. Hello. So any more questions, guys? Trying to think of anything else. Really, Conjuring House, I'm hoping by next week will be released. I know it's kind of been the Conjuring basement. Hey, Cassie. It's always funny because she's Cassie Tails.
Yeah. So
Tails Told in the Dark is Cassie, and I'm Cassie. So that's awesome. That's awesome, Jeff. Really, I'm very, very thankful for that you gifted the memberships. And don't worry, I am going to I'm definitely going to be like getting more footage and stuff for behind the scenes for the members only. No, Tara, that's actually kind of interesting. I mean, not that I've always wanted to, actually my original career in my brain when I was like young, I wanted to be a journalist, like an author, but I used to do a lot of creative writing. My mom I was doing creative writing. My mom found one of my stories and it was like really sad. And she thought like I was going through stuff and I wasn't. It was just what I wrote. So, but no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I have way too much stuff in my life right now to even think about writing a book, but it would be cool. I could probably make maybe a little something or other, but yeah. So,
Wisdom's asking if you're gonna do your hair blue again.
So it's hard to tell. It's fading out right now. But yes, my hair will always have blue in it. I mean, right now it just looks very like light blue, but I will have blue in my hair. That will be my main color. It's my favorite color. I've had my hair like pink and purple and blue. So, but yeah, blue is definitely my favorite color. So I will be blue. More darker blue. Actually, before our Kentucky trip, was before Kentucky, right? Ron, I was saying my husband, Ron, dyed my hair blue, like underneath for me. And everyone was like, you did? Like he did it? Not a hairdresser? So it's not my hairdresser. I actually just had to reschedule my appointment because I had a work thing. So I will have blue by July. So, got anything scary coming up? No. See, our investigations are pretty low-key and not usually scary. Yeah, not really scary. Because I'm trying to even think. Because Conjuring House, like it's basically what you've seen on our first episode is kind of how the whole vibe was of the whole time. But definitely worth watching the other episodes. It kind of just shows how we investigate. So, and then when we did the Ridgeway Theater, like the theater, I don't think anything crazy happened.
No.
It was more just like I don't want to give it away totally, but a lot of vibes from that place. That place had a lot of like interesting vibes. So, yes, go Ron, the hairdresser. Whoopsie. Sorry, I was clicking extra things. Yeah, actually, no, it's funny. Tomorrow is wear your favorite color to school day for the kids. And my daughter, I think she's going to pick red, but she was going to wear all the colors because she loves like all the colors. So my youngest daughter. So yeah, I think she's going to be wearing red. So are we keeping you up?
What?
You're yawning. It's just funny.
I burped.
Oh, I thought you yawned. It's okay. So we are from Southern Ontario, Canada. We are super close. The best like landmark would be Niagara Falls, Ontario. We're about 20 minutes from there. But we are really, really close to the Buffalo border, to Buffalo, New York. So, yeah, we're like 5 minutes to the border. If there's no wait, we can be in Buffalo within 5 minutes, basically 10 minutes at the max. So, or when we tried to go to Kentucky, was it an hour to get over the border? Yeah. That was the longest wait we've had in so long. Oy. Yeah, Matt's, this is where I can't say words.
What, Massachusetts?
Thank you. Yeah, we've only ever been there once, driven through it. We've never actually, in the Salem, I guess. We were there for the Conjuring House.
Yeah.
With like Rhode Island, but yeah. Yeah. No, but yeah, no, an hour at the border was that was crazy. And we're like, what is happening? My friend lives in Buffalo, so I messaged her. I'm like, what's happening? Like, why is the border so busy?
Zach Bryan concert.
No, it was Luke Combs concert.
Luke
we think it was a Luke Combs concert. It made the border long. That was the only explanation we could have for it, because it was
made sense because there were a lot of people like
with trucks
and cowboy hats and just had that look.
Oh wow, that's really cool. 100-year-old theater. There's we have in Niagara-on-the-Lake, which is, if you guys are familiar with our like Old Angel Inn, Prince of Wales episode, I'm trying to think what else we've investigated. Brockmore Manor, that was in Niagara-on-the-Lake. There is a place called Shaw Festival, so it's like a theaters, and I kind of had a slight in there, but nothing's been like concrete. So, but that would be so freaking awesome to investigate a theater like that. Oh my gosh, it's so old, because like Niagara-on-the-Lake, if you guys are familiar, or I've talked about it before in past live streams, but Niagara-on-the-Lake was basically burnt to the ground during the War of 1812 by the Americans. So it's a lot, like everywhere you go there is haunted. Like Like I've never. It's like a whole vibe. It's absolutely crazy. But that place has like, when you do the Niagara on the Lake Ghost Walk tour, like they always talk about the Shaw Festival and the different places there. So that's kind of like on my bucket list, is to do that location. Oh my gosh, I would die. I would like die to go. I mean, not literally, but I can ghost hunt myself. But anyways, yeah, Niagara on the Lake. Yeah. Niagara on the Lake. I would love to live there, but you're easily $1 million on the cheap end to live there. It's crazy. So, okay. So what got you looking into the paranormal? So basically I just always had an interest in it. I did have some experiences as a young child, and moving forward in my life. That kind of thing is probably why I was so interested, but that was kind of interesting things that happened when I was a kid, in adult and whatnot. And then I just read a lot of books. And
hey, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah. Oh, hello, Sarah. I'm like Sarah. I'm like, oh, Sarah. Hello. Yeah. So I've always just been interested in it, but I had some experiences like before I can even remember. My parents would tell me. So hello,
Hi, Faith.
So thank you for joining, guys. So yeah, so I had some experiences, and then lots of reading. I love books and fairy tales and all that kind of stuff. And then then that kind of cemented my passion. And then when I realized YouTube was a thing for paranormal, that's why I went this route. And my goal is just to showcase what we do. What you see is what you get from us. So and that's why I kind of stand by. Obviously, I've learned a lot. Like I don't do apps anymore, where if you watch our older episodes, you'll see us using apps because, well, not a lot of apps. It was really only a spirit talker.
Yeah.
But now, but yeah. So now it was, now I'm like, okay, no. So, what was your experience? Okay. I guess my first experience, I'll go into a little bit, is my parents were driving down the street in Niagara Falls, right near a battlefield, now looking back at it. So it kind of makes sense. Anyways, I was, so I started screaming. I was about 3 or 4 years old. I don't remember this happening. And saying that I saw something, screaming, and my parents were like, what? Like what? And they actually thought I was going to jump out of the car because I was screaming, freaking out, and hiding. And it was kind of a ghost situation. But that was kind of my first experience. But then looking back at it, we were literally driving down a side street off of Drummond Hill. And like I said, I talked about Drummond Hill Cemetery, the battlefield, like the battle on these lanes. So it kind of makes sense. Potentially. I'm just looking back at it. I'm not sure if that's exactly, because I don't remember what I saw, but I just know from my experience of what my parents reacted to me. So that was my very first experience. And then other things, like middle of the night, I thought things looking through the windows at me. It's a long story, but yeah, so that was kind of that. And then, books, a lot of books on paranormal. Like the Haunted Ontario books are probably my favorite. Or Spooky Stories at Night. Do you guys remember those books? Or is it Spooky Stories at Night? So I finally found the book. So this story, actually, Sarah, if you could find the story to put onto your channel, like, no, she reads stories.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, Sarah, there is a story. I have to find it for you. Basically, it's the woman with the ribbon around her neck. And when...
Like this.
Yeah, it's the ribbon around her neck, and then you take off the green ribbon and her head falls off.
Red ribbon.
I thought it was green. But anyways, that story sticks in my brain forever. So I love those books. So I don't know if you guys know those books, but that's like probably one of my favorite books. And I got them from the school library, like when I was in elementary school. Actually, our elementary school, if I could get into there, it's not like you can't get into there anymore. It's like I believe it's like a Muslim center. But so the one part of the school was built, I think, in like 1910. But there's another part. See, people remember it. That story. I don't know why that story just sticks in my brain. I probably read it way too young, so that's why. but in the other part of the school, where we had our cafeteria, but it was actually the original schoolhouse, and that was standing during the War of 1812. So that whole that school would be so awesome to get into. So, but I have so many locations, guys, from my life that I would love to get back into. And my grandparents had this one house they lived in, 100% haunted. Looking back at it, even a house I grew up on the same street that I would have screamed was definitely haunted. Looking back at it now, those experiences I had. So, but yeah. So yeah, is it To Tell in the Dark? Is that what the book's name is? I'm gonna have to I just saw it recently too somewhere. I'm trying to think where I saw it, like a hard copy. I should have just bought it. But yeah, no, that story, oh my gosh. I think it's a green ribbon though. I feel like it's a green ribbon. I don't know. Yeah, I've always obviously I've read and wrote a lot of ghost stories. There's one ghost story I kind of talked about when I was a kid that I wrote in grade 5, I think, I guess. But also I wrote one that was basically a haunted doll. So this girl went into this toy store, got this haunted, or antique store, got this doll. It was haunted by a girl that died. And so this ghost brought this girl back into the past to solve her murder, basically. But it was like a ghost story. And I probably was I wrote it on the computer, and it was, I think I wrote it in notes, and it was probably in 94, or I was 10. I don't know, or younger. I don't know. Oh, okay. That might be it, Sarah. Oh, okay. Good question, Tara. How do you keep up with all this with the kids and pets? I don't know. I don't know how I do it. Hi, Debbie. Hello. That's kind of the reason why I've stepped back a little bit from releasing footage, is because to tell you the truth, I've been a little bit overwhelmed with life, and I just kind of I just was kind of back up a little bit. And then, which I've not done in the 3 years I've had my channel. So it was the first time I ever really took a break in that sense. But I'm definitely raring back up to go. That's why I wanted to go live tonight, because I haven't been live in so long. And I think the investigation I had on Sunday too kind of put the fire back underneath me to kind of keep moving and grooving. So, but yeah, no, it's definitely hard to keep up with all the kids and pets. So, and then our dog, because she was playing Frisbee, she was limping. So then I got scared, but I think she's doing okay. She's not limping today as much. So I think she's better. So, and then, yeah, our cat, I'm not sure where he is. He's roaming around, and having all the kids, all their extracurriculars, life just got really overwhelming. And also with my job, I work for myself. So it's a lot of more, a lot of ground work, and it's a lot. So, but I'm managing now. I feel much better. So, yeah. So that is that. Yeah. So any more questions, guys? There'll be more investigations, like I said, next about 6 weeks. Cause I release every other Thursday at 10 typically for investigation. So that's why because I want to prolong my episode. I want to prolong my footage, just because I'm not always able to get out there all the time. So that's why I like to release every other Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern. So, yeah, so that's why I kind of do that. So I will try to do more live streams on my off Thursdays, but I can't always guarantee that. It just depends on what's happening. So who does the housework? We have a house cleaner. We all kind of do, but we do have funding that helps pay for it. Otherwise, there's no way in heck I'd be able to pay for a house cleaner. And they come every 2 weeks, but yeah. So yeah, and we have older kids too. We have a almost 16-year-old, almost 14-year-old, almost 12-year-old. No, he is 12. He's 12. Sorry, I ran out of kids. So yeah, so they do help around the house. So. Yes, Debbie. Yeah, growing up, I'm it's freaking me out that they're growing up because like our oldest, like she's like, I'm gonna be in grade 11 next year. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And then our 13-year-old, she's gonna be graduating grade 8 this year, so she'll be in high school next year. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, guys. It's the kids are growing, and then my son's gonna be in grade 8 next year. So he's if you guys have not everyone here is on my personal Facebook, but I do share a lot for him, but he plays the drums. So he's my drummer kid. So, but yeah, he's going to be grade 8. It's crazy. My kid's just nuts. And I have a 10-year-old son. And then, yeah. Living by a graveyard. Okay. So living by a graveyard, things happen as per, maybe one was, yeah. Yeah, definitely they grow up way faster. It's crazy. It's like, I just can't even believe it. I'm so, Steph, when they go to college, I don't even know. I'm so, because I think they're going to be local because we have a Niagara College is around us, and they have some really good schools so my oldest wants to be a paramedic, and then my 14, almost 14-year-old, she wants to be a pastry chef. And our Niagara College has a really, really good pastry course, like program. And same with the paramedic program. So hopefully they'll be close to home because I'm going to be very nervous to send them off into the world. So yes, Tara, definitely. They, my 2 oldest will like it because my job, sometimes I'm working a little bit later, and then Ron kind of works till like a little bit later. So sometimes the kids will start supper for us. And my almost 14-year-old daughter loves to bake and stuff. So she's always baking, and she bakes stuff for her classmates and stuff. So yeah, I'm like, it's crazy. Oh my gosh. Time could slow down just a wee bit. I can't even believe it's June, halfway through June, because our kids are still in school right now. So their last day of school is June 27th. Though my next daughter, my next daughter, what do you call it? Not daughter. I just had a brain fart, guys. I'll go back to it if I remember. But yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's college. Yeah. I don't know my son, my drummer son, like I'm not sure what's going to happen for him with school. I'm not sure if, but 2 of my kids are autistic. So my oldest and my 12-year-old son. So we'll see what happens for him for school. I can see him being a drum teacher. He loves construction, so I can see him maybe going to trade school. So, but yeah. Yeah. And then my 10-year-old son, he's literally like whatever. I mean, he's only 10, so. And then my youngest daughter wants to be a teacher, so, or a nurse. So. But yeah, I can't believe how fast this year is going. It's nuts. It's nuts, guys. So I don't know what Ron's doing. I think he's getting food. Are you chopping up salami? Yeah, Ron's chopping up salami, guys, right now. We were at a market last weekend, 2 weekends ago, last weekend. But yeah, so we bought like a lot of meat.
$70 worth.
$70 worth of meat. So.
It was good though.
He's smoking a turkey.
Yeah, no.
We've done that
on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we did that, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we smoked a turkey on Thanksgiving. Our Thanksgiving, so that's in October. We smoked everything. We smoked pizza. We smoked everything. Oh, okay. So I feel really sorry that I haven't posted pictures of my baked beans, but they didn't turn out as well as previous years because it's like a 2-day process.
Did you overcook them?
I think I might have overcooked the beans, so they were not as great. It still tasted fine, so I didn't really show them because they didn't look as good as they typically do. So. But yeah. Oh yeah, smoked pizza. Like we didn't even smoke homemade pizza, but also frozen pizza.
Frozen pizzas. Just go pick up frozen pizza, throw it on a smoker.
Yeah.
10 minutes, done. And it's delicious.
Yeah.
I love my smoker.
Yeah.
I'm going to invest in a better one. I just haven't told Cassie yet.
So, have you tried looking into the darkness along riverbanks? I have not. Yeah, we've not really investigated near water.
Mm-mm. Well, Battle of Chippewa.
Oh, Battle of Chippewa, I guess, is near a river. Yeah. Trade school, where it's at? It is. I mean, he's in the trades, so.
6 weeks of schooling, 6,000 hours, and I'm making a 6-figure income.
Yeah.
Can't complain about that one.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's definitely we are definitely, well, not that we want to support our kids and whatever they do, but yeah, trades is definitely, it's a dying breed, like the trades. So
trades is where it's at.
Yeah. Do you do brisket?
Yes, I do, Steph.
We do. I mean, he does.
Unfortunately,
I just watch it.
I only buy brisket when it's on sale.
It's $1 billion.
It's so expensive. I was actually in the grocery store today. They had cuts of brisket. And it was like, and it was on sale, but it was like $80.
For how big though?
It was a decent size, probably about that big.
Oh, okay, so it's not horrible. We've seen worse, but normally I'll buy it like $50 for a huge one. And that's half off.
Well, that was a phenomenal deal at No Frills.
Yeah.
They had briskets that were like $50. I bought 2 of them because you don't see that every day. So.
No. So what chips do you use in the smoker? I don't know this answer.
So I use a pellet smoker, so I don't use wood chips. I use wood pellets, and you can use whatever. There's hickory flavored or hickory. There's applewood.
Yeah.
There's cherry. Then there's like a generic, like just a all around generic pellet for smoking. But my favorite is the applewood. I like the applewood.
Yeah. I mean, it all tastes good to me. So
hickory is good for if you're doing like a brisket or like a roast or something. But
yeah, smokers is funny because we have a propane barbecue, we have a charcoal barbecue, and now we have the smoker. And the smoker, like, I like because I can use it easily. You press a button, make sure the hopper.
Yeah, the hopper.
The hopper is full of pellets, and that's it. So
very simple.
Very simple, yeah.
Basically, what I like about pellet smokers is like set it and forget it.
Yeah.
Very simple.
You still have to watch it.
Well, you kind of, sort of, but like, it's just very simple to use.
Yeah, we cook it like
and no flare ups like on a
except
propane,
for that one time. For me.
Yeah, but on like a propane barbecue, you get like flare ups like crazy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we do hamburgers, hot dogs, everything. Like, and it just takes a little bit longer, but not.
If and when I do my first video, I don't want to give anything away, but it'll probably be hot dogs, like an homage to Crow.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah. Oh, do you look into Native American? Like, yeah. So not in particular. I mean, we've been to sites that would have had because
snake. Well, it's Waverly Forest, but
yeah. Snake. So we've been to locations that have a history of Native Americans being there. Either because a lot Native Americans, I can't even speak, did fight along in war.
Yeah, especially in this area.
Yeah, or they were fighting along with the British soldiers.
Like where we live in Fort Erie is very what's the word I'm looking for? The history of Indigenous people is really very like this was like a concentrated in Fort Erie. Like it's huge.
Yeah, and I grew up in Chippewa, and that's obviously a Native American name. So, so like it's definitely in our area in particular. There's a lot of history. But we never intentionally investigated a location.
Adam, if I do a hot dog, it will be probably an all beef foot-long hot dog. I will have to find those, but that's
we have some in the freezer, don't we?
Not foot-longs.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I thought we had some.
But in the States, they have those salines hot dogs.
Yeah, in Buffalo, yeah.
And, like, they're good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know.
Sarah.
Sorry, Sarah.
See, we went back to food. We're like paranormal food. We were like, then we started off a little paranormal food, paranormal food. That's how we go. Boo or Jeff is asking, is it a rec tech? I'm not sure if that's
what?
Is that?
I think he meant Traeger. Is that?
I'm not sure
because there's. I'm assuming that's what he meant. A Traeger grill, and I don't have a Traeger smoker. I have an Oklahoma Joe, and it's okay. I don't want to knock. I don't want to knock the name brand, but I had some issues, and I sorted them out. It works great now, but if I had my choice, which down the road, I'm definitely there's a Traeger smoker that's like it's an amazing. It's all stainless steel inside, and like this thing is amazing. Like such a nice smoker, but it's like $2,300, and I'm just like,
yeah.
But I cook on it every day, guys. Right? Like, who doesn't like if it's something you use every day? Is it not worth that? I think so.
Yeah.
Right? Tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I mean, I think it's a good investment.
Okay.
I
do agree, but that's
especially if I start my channel and I really get into smoking, I want to have a really nice looking smoker.
Yeah.
And this thing is like the Cadillac of smokers.
Oh my goodness. So Dawn did say right here. That was that brand.
Ah, yes. Salines, yes. Okay.
Yeah. And then you can occasionally get them in stores near up here. It's another brand.
Rec-Tech? I'll have to look into that, Jeff. Yeah, because I was doing like a lot of research on smokers, and I kind of want to get something that obviously is either made in like Canadian made or American made. There's a brand called Green Mountain. I believe they're made in British Columbia or Alberta. They're made out west. They're supposed to be really good. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's so hard because social media, like when you look online, it's like there's all these variables, and it's like you don't know what to believe.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. We got our smoker for a really good price. That's why we got the one we got.
But it's, again, Oklahoma Joe. They're made in China. I mean, nothing against China, but.
Yeah. And then Sarah is saying, waiting for the channel to get started, Ron. So I know we really need to get that going. Like, we really need to get it going. Oh, Rican, you're missing out. Like,
oh my gosh, Rican,
come up this way.
Yeah.
I was going to see. I watched on TV. Yeah. Yes. In the States, I find like the portion sizes are even bigger than here in Canada.
Yeah.
Huge.
Oh, yes, Mike O.
Oh, wait, where am I missing? Oh, wait, I was just going to say, honestly, you can spend.
What you can
spend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we spent like what on our stove?
Like $1,800
or something like that. It's like we have a gas like oven, like a stove. Yeah. And we spent that much money on it, more. So like,
I probably cooked more on the barbecue than the stove. So
yeah. Oh, Big Green Egg, is that what you're talking about, Mike?
Yes, Big Green Eggs are. I mean, the only problem with green eggs is it's a lot of prep, right? You gotta get the charcoal going, and then put the charcoal in, and like get it to temperature. With a pellet grill, you put the pellets in the hopper, you push a button, and within like 15 minutes, it's at the temperature you need or whatever, and boom, bing, bang, boom, you're going. Like, you don't have to worry about it. You don't got to worry about adding more coals or like playing around with the baffles on the smoker and stuff like that. So there's less science involved with a pellet grill versus a green egg. Don't get me, I would love a green egg because they're an amazing charcoal barbecue, which, I mean, I have a Weber. I made a barbecue table and I put my Weber grill in there, and I still I haven't used it lately, but the flavor off that thing is so profound, I find.
Yeah.
Off of like that. So you get a good flavor out of it.
We actually should add in. So Ron made our garage was sided with cedar or pine.
Just barn board.
Or like barn board.
Pine barn board, yeah.
Pine and barn board. So we took it all down because we had carpenter bees and squirrels that like to get into our garage. So Ron took them all down. We put siding up, whatnot. So we had all this extra wood. So Ron actually built a barbecue table off of it. So I really should actually maybe, that should be like one of our.
I'll have to clean it up because it's pretty.
I know it's messy right now, but like we should, I
want to set myself up, guys. I really want to, if I do this channel, like I really want to set up like a barbecue station area in my, because I'm going to call it Canadian Bacon Backyard Barbecue. So it's going to be a backyard barbecue, guys. And, I want to set it up that I got, the barbecue table, the pellet grill. Maybe I'll throw the propane. I don't even like cooking with propane, guys.
We haven't used it.
No, I just can't be bothered.
Yeah.
But,
so Jeff has the egg competition.
Oh, well, in Niagara-on-the-Lake, there is a big thing in, I believe it's in August. It's a big venue called, what's it called? Eggtoberfest or something?
Yeah.
So it's just basically this big venue where all these artisan chefs get together, and Green Egg is the sponsor, and they have all they're using Green Egg barbecues to cook all their food, barbecue their foods on, and at the end of the weekend, they actually the barbecues that are used during the venue, it's like I guess like an auction, but you can actually purchase them at like lesser the value of what they are, brand new kind of thing. So I still have yet to go. I want to go. Maybe I'll do that this year. I could be part of the channel, guys. I could be there videoing.
Oh yeah.
And,
Yeah. Yes, you do save a lot of money eating from home.
Yes.
Yeah. We have the ADHD problem where like it's a lot of energy to cook from home. So that's also part of the issue.
But I love the barbecue. Like when Cass go, like I'll say, "What are we having for supper?" She's like, "Oh, I got chicken. You want a barbecue?" I'm like, "Yeah." Or I got sausage. You want a barbecue? Yeah. The only time I don't want a barbecue, guys, if it's raining outside. Yeah.
Or no, we barbecue in the
lousy
snow.
Weather.
We barbecue all year round, guys. Like we're. Like, it doesn't matter if there's, a blizzard, no, but we barbecue in the snow too. Propane does stink. I just had to braid my daughter's hair before she goes to bed.
You're supposed to let it free, right?
No. Okay, keep talking. Don't worry about it.
What am I supposed to talk about, guys? This is like, I'm put on the spot. I'm put on the spot, guys. I don't know what to say. I'm not good at this. I only eat hot dogs if they are grilled. Almost burnt is best. Yes, Julie, that's exactly how Cassie likes her hot dogs. She wants them basically almost crispy burnt. I like to cook the hot dogs where they start to literally like where they swell up and split open. I don't know if you guys do that, but that's the best way to have a hot dog, where it swells up and then splits open. That's when you know the hot dog is done. Tara, do I like Jamie Oliver cooking? He's all right. I mean, I don't watch a lot of his stuff, but I do know who Jamie Oliver is.
Oh yeah.
So
I think I have a cookbook, Jamie Oliver.
I have not yet seen The Crown, Jeff. No. Where is Seg?
I don't know. I guess we have a lot of Australia people here.
Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, no, we have not seen it. I don't know.
I could put the Grim Reaper mask on and barbecue with the Grim Reaper mask.
Where are you gonna get the Grim Reaper mask?
I'll find one. I can find one. Won't be like side-eye guys, but it'd be funny.
Oh yeah, forget YouTube, Ron. Open a brewery, smoke bar, or YouTube, or YouTube those for me. Yeah.
Honestly, that's a dream of mine, guys. I've often joked, like, I got a 3-car garage, and I was just like, wouldn't it be cool if I just basically converted my garage into a distillery / brewery, and like made my own spirits and beer, and in my own backyard. I mean, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, but is that legal?
I don't know.
Yes, SEG has been investigating lately. That is true with Adelaide Horizons.
Right. Okay.
Make sure you guys go check them out to subscribe to Adelaide Horizons. And obviously SEG, but if you guys are all there, so you're all good. Super, super cool guy. So Weeping Willow Moonshine.
Oh, Rican, that I don't have a Stiln, but I could put that on my list of things I would like to buy, and it could be a possibility.
Yeah. Hello, Face the Ace. Actually, I'm getting new business cards made up, and I on my old business cards I have a willow tree for my massage business. So willows will be everywhere. I wish we could have a willow tree in our yard, but
yeah,
we don't have enough water, and it's just Just check your zoning laws. Booze and brews.
What?
Booze and brews.
Oh,
yes. And then I asked Cassie if you guys are opening your own brewery. Mike.
Oh my gosh, I would love to.
Yeah.
I really would.
Yeah. My sister could do all the graphic design for the labels.
Elliot.
My brother.
Elliot could be the brewmaster.
So my brother-in-law, he actually went to school for being a brewmaster, like brewery. So, okay. So it's Saturday here in Australia. It's like I live on the other side of Australia. It's 10:30 in the morning. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you're 12 hours because we're 12:30 at night on the 13th. And you guys are on the 14th, which I think is crazy. How time differences and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. Booze and brews, no fakes here, just spirits.
My goodness.
You guys,
this is great.
Yeah. I mean, I wish. We have a brewery in town, so I can't really see. We don't have a distillery though.
There's no distilleries. Just saying.
Yeah.
We could do spirit of the spirits. I don't know.
Yeah. No, that'd be pretty cool though. Eventually. Maybe.
Gotta win the lottery first.
Yes,
guys.
That's
need financial backing.
Yeah. So, I do want to talk about this because business cards just flew everywhere. So this is the Donnelly homestead. So this is the location where the people died. I don't know if you can investigate it.
Where is that?
I have to look it up. But anyways, there's a location that I want to investigate, the Donnelly homestead. But I'm not sure if you're actually allowed to go in there, to investigate. It's like a museum.
Oh.
Basically. Don't get me started on a new spoof song. I know. You guys are geniuses coming up with what
crazy.
I don't even know how you come up with the stuff you do. I need a tagline for my business, and I'm I'm gonna need to ask you guys because you guys can come up with one-liners, and I'm just so not creative. I think my sister did all the designs for our channel, for the logo and stuff. Thank God, because I am not artistic whatsoever. So yeah, she did all the willow tree and stuff. So my icons are with the double W's on the bottom. Obviously, they kind of look like a willow tree. But she did a lot of other stuff. On our merch, you'll see other logo sizes or styles, I should say. So I asked the ghost for lottery number, still waiting. Actually, that's kind of cool. What happens? Imagine a ghost reply to you, and then you won the lottery. That would be pretty fun. Dawson and just drop editing. Okay. Hold on. Dawson and Dog. I don't know. I'm not clicking. Why is my brain not working? Stay tuned. You got kicked out of your chair. He's got kicked out of his chair, Wisdom said.
Oh.
I live near Cape Fear River. Why does it have fear in it? Don't really know. I know a lot of names for places. You know, who knows? Wasn't that a TV show? I think it was an Arlstein book. Erie, was it Erie, Indiana? Was that a TV show that like was weird? The spooky things. Was it Erie? Oh, I can't remember, guys. I love like Are You Afraid of the Dark? All the fun stuff, remember? So got for beer and it's covered in cat now.
What?
Wisdom. Hello, Candy. Welcome. I think it was Erie, Indiana. Oh, I see. Stay tuned. Sorry. My brain, I'm like, I was sorry. It's like my brain was stopped working for a little bit. So, I know I keep missing all his lives because they're so late. I've literally been in bed, Stay tuned. I've been in bed at like 9 for the past last night I fell asleep on the couch, but the past couple nights I've been in bed by 9. Attention, Exorcist. Rican. Masseuse, call yourself Attention, Exorcist.
Oh my gosh.
That's pretty wicked.
That's so
oh
funny.
my gosh. Oh, behind Skinwalker Ranch. Yeah. I did watch the first season of that. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh, that's like the best freaking. Sorry. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's actually really funny. I'm gonna have to tell people at work now. So, when you got ghostly pains, calling Cassie to ease those strains. You guys are good. Yeah. So, yeah. Any more questions, guys? Any more questions? Yeah. So Conjuring House, hopefully by next week. And then 2 weeks from that will be part 3. And then I will have the Bridgeway Theater. So the Cinema Lounge will be 2 weeks after that. So yeah, we'll definitely have some stuff within the next 6 months. 6 weeks, guys. Sorry. Oh my gosh. So, but yeah, so then we're gonna have lots of stuff coming up, and then I'm hoping to get some investigations done. We need to get moving on your passport so we can get to Ohio.
Yeah,
that'll be pretty cool. Hopefully we can meet up with Jeff and Josh, so that would be really awesome. Yeah, I miss investigating. Like, I think on Sunday that's kind of what pushed me into snap out of it, Cassie kind of thing, because I just love investigating. Like, I don't know. It's just it's so cool. And meeting a lot of people, like meeting the people too, that was pretty cool. It was just a really awesome experience. So, but yeah. So any more questions, guys? Thanks, guys. I know it's been a bit, so I've been feeling really bad that I haven't been able to get more stuff out, but I'm glad you guys are sticking around. So,
welcome back, Laz.
hello, Laz. Welcome back. Any good books you've read lately? I'm reading actually a Canadian artist, author right now. I met her at like a Comic-Con basically this year, but Ron had bought 6 books last year. Never read them because they were hard copy. And I have a hard time.
It was her birthday present.
Yeah. But then I saw her again. I met her this year and I bought 3 more books. And now I'm actually reading them. So I'm actually reading that book series right now. So I know I miss you guys too. Yeah, it's been too long. So Yeah, and I feel bad because I haven't really been in like other people's lives. Even I've been trying to get more recently. I've been trying to be involved more, and I feel bad because I missed Laura's live stream yesterday. I was like, darn it. So, yeah, it's so hard too because like my work is like I don't work late nights, but like if I work till like 7 or 7:30 or 8 o'clock, it's like all over the place. So,
Thanks, Steph.
yeah, thank you. I really appreciate it. It's called Closed. I was actually at work. Someone just told me about a book. Shoot, called How? No, I have to find. Oh, never mind. It's a book that takes place about a nurse that goes to Vietnam. Supposedly, it's a really popular book.
Interesting.
So yeah.
Well, I just finished the book, which
You
is like shocking because I'm not a big book reader, but
it took you a year.
it took me a little over a year, guys. But I had some time on my hands while I was at work and I just got back into it, and then when I started reading it, I just got like, oh my goodness, just really got captivated and just kept reading chapter after chapter. And so it's the Zodiac Academy, and yeah, I did not think I was going to be a fan, guys, but it's an interesting book.
Yeah. Actually, a lot of my tattoos are related to that. Not this. This is Fourth Wing, but. Well, there's a few tattoos I have on my arm that are related to that book series.
It's like vampires and
werewolves
and the fae and nymphs and like
it's just fun.
They're at a school and it's an interesting book. I mean, I don't know if you guys read books, but it's a very interesting read. Yeah. I found it interesting, and I'm not a book reader. But.
Yes, yeah, and I just ordered them the 2 other books. Actually, I read them all on ebook, so through Kindle Unlimited. So now I'm buying the books. It's all kind of an ulterior motive because he's reading them, but now I'll have hard copies of them. So, thanks, guys. I really, really appreciate you guys. Oh,
what?
Listening to suspense thrillers on Audible.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, actually, I've been listening to this podcast. I found them on TikTok, and it's about like dating horror stories, like people like basically catfish or like that type of thing. It's kind of like it's pretty addicting, actually, that podcast. So yes, Candy is like awesome. She's such a great mod. Tarnia, I haven't seen Tarnia in a while. Yeah, she's also like links. So, or Dantax is, I don't know if Dantax is still here. Oh yes, Deliver Us from Evil. That's another book I've heard recently too. I think Little Secrets. Oh, okay. See, I read a lot of fantasy because my problem is I like to read books or I get lost in the world where it's not really real.
Which is very easy to do in Zodiac Academy. Yeah.
So I like more thrillers and stuff. It's too real for me. But that's why I don't like watch normal horror movies either because but I'll watch like werewolves, vampire movies, but as it comes to ghosts, I can't watch them. Except for the others. The others was pretty good. Oh, you saw Tarnia yesterday. I think maybe I did too. Have you seen? No, maybe. I'll have to check it out. I'm so behind on things, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm just trying to like. If you see my I'll be like, I'm just behind. Are you reading or watching too much stuff and you think about dreaming? I haven't done that recently, actually. I haven't. If you mean if I've dreamt about what I'm reading, I haven't done that recently. So, Sarah, okay, I read almost all of the Court of Thrones books. Is that what it's called? I can't even remember. Anyways, I'm kind of stuck. I got stuck on book 4. So I have to still keep reading, but Dragonlance books. Oops, where is it? Dragonlance. Okay. I have to think. I might have heard of that book series. Okay. I listened to Lighthouse Horror Stories on YouTube. Ooh. Yeah. We always our live streams are all over the place. It's like this but also I love learning about everything what people are watching and reading and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I love it. Sorry, I just stay tuned. Said, "Oopsie." I thought I heard someone say Sarah, and then she's like, "You can hear the chat." Sorry, but yeah. No, I love like books. I've been my whole life like that, as I've talked multiple times actually in my ghost stories and stuff. So reading is one of my passions. Hence why I have a ghost reading a book right here. And a book on my arm with a dragon coming out of it with Orion's belt, because that's based off of Zodiac Academy. Okay, so Dragonland stuff. I'm gonna have to check that out. If it has dragons in it, I'm gonna be watching or reading it probably, most likely. Though I have to say, guys, I've never actually read Aragon. Have you?
I don't know. I love the movie.
I'm like, have you?
No, I love the movie though. The movie's great.
Oh, I like the movie. That's why I want to read the book.
I mean, Sean Connery with the voice of the dragon. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That guy's a legend.
So any more? We'll probably go for another 15 minutes because that'll be 2 hours, which is, I think last time we only been going for live for like an hour last time we went live. So, but yeah, you can let your hair down and talk about a lot of things people. Yeah, no, everyone we have a lot of same interests, and it's funny because like something like books or whatever, and we talk about like, oh, I read that book, or oh, that's a good book, I'll read it. So, but yeah, so okay, so, actually, I think I've actually read those books.
What books?
The Melissa de la Cruz Blue Blood series. I feel like I've read that series. I feel like I have. I'm like almost positive I've read that book series. Yeah. There's a lot of series that I've read a long time ago. Okay, so you know the TV show Shadowhunters? It's on Netflix. Sucks. But the books
I can't get into it.
Oh my gosh.
Our daughters love it though.
But the problem with Shadowhunters, the books are so different from that freaking TV show. The books I've read over and over and over and over again. Actually, one of my newer tattoos, this eye is from the Shadowhunters. So, but anyways, yeah.
It's the last live you passed.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Costume.
I did. I did. That was the last one. I fell asleep.
You did.
I was like fine, and all of a sudden I felt like my problem is I'll be fine, and then it's like I hit a wall, and I'm like I can't function, like I can't do anything past that, and then I fell asleep. I can't believe I did that. Yeah, the last night I watched or was on, I passed out. So I'm impressed with myself, guys, and I'm up and actually awake right now. So, oh my gosh. Yeah, don't run. Yeah. Back in the day, I used to be able to stay up late. Now I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me.
Guys. She was like up late on like video calls and stuff, and I'd be like, who are you talking to? And she'd be like, just talk to my friends on YouTube, from YouTube or the YouTube world. I'm like, oh, okay. This was before I was like in it, you know. And I'd be like, okay, well, don't stay up too late. And I'd go to bed, and I'd wake up at like 3:00 in the morning, and she's still on the computer talking with all her friends.
Yeah. Now he does it, and I'm like, where are you?
Now I do it.
Oh. Yeah. Tara, so getting a tattoo painful?
No. Walk in the park. Well, depends where you get your tattoo.
I was gonna say, because you were shaking in your back tattoo.
Yeah, that was it was intense. Yeah, my back tattoo was probably the most intense one, but it was in certain spots too. Some spots were worse than others.
Yeah.
But
yeah, like Wisdom said, where you get it? Because I think my worst tattoo I ever got was my chest tattoo on like right here. I was like delirious by the end. So that was probably the worst because it was obviously the less like there's less muscle and tissue and stuff there.
But even like when we got our little ghost tattoo,
tattoo,
like it was like a it was more work for her setting everything up than doing the actual tattoo.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like, funny. It was like I literally even after I forgot I had it and I like bumped my leg and I was like, oh, ow. I was like, I forgot I had a tattoo there.
Yeah.
So Ron's back tattoos. I have one on my back shoulder. That one wasn't too bad. Ron's whole back is covered.
I love it.
So it was a lot. So he has a dragon on one side, a phoenix on the other, and then a sword down his spine. So
I want to do more though. Like I don't know, like I want it to be like full.
Yeah,
like,
but you have to pace yourself.
I know, but like
yeah.
I'm just hooked, guys.
Yeah, and it's funny because he had like I was the one getting all the tattoos, and now Ron's like following suit. So, what about outdoor tattoos? Was it intense? Intense. Intense.
Intense.
Okay. Does the source keep straight? As back straight? Does it keep your back straight?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe it helps. Yeah, tattoos are addicting because I would say my 6 or 7 years ago I had one. And now I'm covered. So yeah. They are expensive. We do have my sister's girlfriend is a tattoo artist, owns the shop. So we do kind of get a cheaper. We get it like not like super cheap or anything,
but we get like a family rate.
Yeah, so it's not as expensive.
She's really good. Like put it this way, my back tattoo to have my whole back done was like $1,200.
I think so.
And when I showed the guys at work, they're like, "Whoa, what'd that cost? Like $3,000 or $4,000?" I'm like, "No, $1,200." Like, oh, they're like, "Where you go?" And they're all like, "Yeah." It's like, well, and then I explain, my sister-in-law's girlfriend and family discount, and so we're fortunate that way, guys.
Yeah, but I also get like 5 tattoos at a time, usually like 4. My chest tattoo was just one sitting.
But she's really good.
Most of my other tattoos are all like this was more sittings. Obviously, this was like 4, I think 4 sittings. But my other arms, like I got my willow, this tattoo, the crow, and the manatee in one sitting. And then, I mean, the dragon one was one, and this was one just because it was done by a different tattoo artist. Nice. But then I got my like cemetery stone. I got my cheeseburger here. My newest one though is the fairy, which is like probably one of my favorites. So, anyways.
Well, even when I got these ones done, and Kate didn't do these, Jules did these.
Yeah.
Wasn't that?
But she was a junior artist, so.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, she did a great job. Yeah. I love them.
If you kids don't, they do have to be 6.
For my back, I did three sittings on my back.
Yeah.
And each sitting was 6 hours.
Yeah. Like Celtic. They kept stopping to make sure she was fine. She wasn't. Yeah. Celtic cross. That'd be a cool tattoo.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have Celtic in my, I have background. I really should get like a hot dog tattoo. But no, it looks like he's about to land on the cemetery. So the cemetery stone actually was like a lot later than my
Yeah.
crow tattoo. Well, not super a lot later, but like a year later. Yeah, and the color is like yeah, and when you have color too, it's more painful because
they
yeah.
go over.
Because like Ron's tattoo is yeah. My line tattoos weren't too bad. I don't think.
I would say
this is one of my favorite tattoos. So.
My first sitting on my back was not as bad, and then when the second sitting with the colors and stuff, like it's just weird how that's
he
more
was
painful.
shaking. Yeah, it was like, oh, that'd be cool. Like, get covered with a Viking berserker. I'm actually reading right now a book by that Canadian author. Right now, has like fairies involved, but it's Viking. Like there's a Viking section to it. So, which I've always been fascinated with it, with like Viking heritage and stuff. You know, I know that they get a bad rap. I wonder if Crow has. I mean, it'd be
I don't
cool.
think he does.
He doesn't. Okay,
No,
I was like, it'd be cool if he did though.
I thought it was funny because I got a crow tattoo.
Yeah.
And when I showed, he's like, "Oh, that's cool, buddy." And I thought his reaction was going to be like more.
Yeah.
And then I said, "Crow, don't you realize what this is?" He's like, "Oh, it's just a bird, right?" I'm like, "It's a crow." He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry." It was so funny.
Yeah. What do you need a tat for? So funny. I've had an old man ask me that today too. And then for me, it's kind of like I actually had a hard time describing why I like tattoos, but I feel like it is. I just like the look of tattoos, and then also all my tattoos have meaning. Like all my flower tattoos are all birth month flowers for my family, like my kids, my parents, my sisters, and Ron and whatnot. So that's all my birth month flowers. And then all my other ones are usually book related or they're connected to a friend. So it'll have some type of meaning. I love like the fairy one. It was mostly because I love like I like a lot of fantasy novels, and that was why. So yeah, but mostly it's just a way of like expressing myself, I guess, and like what I like. And I know I'll probably be old and wrinkly, but it's fine. Oh wow, 8 hours. I've wanted a leg tattoo.
You want a leg tattoo?
Eventually. But I don't. My sister, who's covered in tattoos, she had a tap out on her leg, but it was near her IT band where it inserts into the knee. Yeah, so, or like by the knee.
I got some leg tattoo ideas.
I know you do. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. So, Adam, like, you like art. So, I think it just, like, I'll never get, like, a neck tattoo or anything, though Ron talked about getting a neck tattoo.
Oh, yeah,
I don't
guys.
know.
Oh, yeah.
I can't picture it.
I will.
Luckily, mine...
and then the motorcycle comes.
No motorcycles. So, yeah, Julie. Yeah, I think it's... Yeah, I mean, my tattoos, like... I mean, there's some who've been around a while. Some tattoos on my arm, or one in particular. It has more of an inside joke feeling.
Sushi manatee.
Yeah, so this one's more of like I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I guess not everyone has to know what I'm talking about with this one, but this one, to me, it's kind of like my gateway into the paranormal. So, what's your best tattoo? So, I've always loved my phoenix. That was like probably one of my favorite ones. I really love this little ghosty. Oh, I have bacon on my arm. It doesn't look like bacon, so I have to get it colored.
I thought it was a crystal.
It's not a crystal. So, but I love my dragon tattoo with the lightning. It's based off Fourth Wing, if anyone's read that book.
I like my Model A Ford.
Oh yeah, he has a Model A Ford on his arm.
Yeah, that car, this Model A Ford, that's probably one of my favorites. A lot of detail there, guys. Not that you can see it, but
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool. The constellations.
Huh?
The constellations. Well, I mean, I have the Orion's belt, like constellation inside the book. And I have a star randomly. I was looking for fillers. I was like, I got a star, the bacon. Is that my only fillers? Eventually, I want more, but like with my job, I'm okay.
You have more on your arm.
No, but like little tiny fillers, like tiny little like stars, like little like
me. I gotta get my arm filled in.
Yeah. So, oh, does my mom and dad like your tattoos? So they just go, okay. So, me and my sister, like, so I'm the oldest of 4 girls, and my sister is the youngest of the 4 girls. So we're the tattooed sisters. My other sisters are not tattooed at all. I think my parents just go, okay. Like, what are they gonna do? Like, I'm 40 years old. My sister's 34. Like, what are they gonna do? So they're just like, okay. But I mean, like, this is like they're like the rose is for June, so that's my mom. So like, she's on my arm, and my dad's the violets because he's February. But yeah. Oh. Yeah, I find that tattoos are really good memorial pieces. I mean, you got the Model A4 because you're Opa, so yeah.
Love birds.
You love birds because you're Oma.
Oma and Opa.
Yeah, Oma and Opa. Yeah. So.
Yeah. Got the kids' names.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
It's like a road sign, kind of, sort of.
Yeah. Yeah. So, okay. But yeah. So, any more questions, guys? I think we're gonna just give it a few more minutes, and we're gonna wrap it up. Oh, is there anything you changed, like tattoo wise? You mean? I mean, I can't really. It's too late now.
I don't know. I like all my tattoos.
Yeah. I mean, I like all my tattoos. Some I'm just like, okay.
I mean, my first tattoo I got was
on your chest. It was our matching one. Yeah.
It's our matching one. So it's my thumbprint and Cassie's thumbprint in a shape of a heart. And then it has the text from
Songs of Solomon.
Yeah, so I have found the one whom my soul loves.
Yeah.
So that was my very first tattoo. And that's when I was working out of town, and like, just, I was like, I gotta, just so as a reminder,
Like he had to remind himself.
I gotta remind myself, but like, just something.
Yeah.
To keep us.
Well,
connected.
I do have, like, because of my job, I do have a tattoo of a heart on my wedding band finger, just so that, yeah. There's Crow.
Oh, Crow. I'm honored. that you want to do that.
Do you actually read what he's reading? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting Ron's balls tattooed on my chin.
Oh my gosh.
It shouldn't be that bad because they're not that big, Crow. So you're all right.
What is happening? Crow joins the chat and it all goes downhill.
Oh.
So Laws did ask where next. So no locations booked now. There's some like tentatively, potentially in the future booked, but the Conjuring House episodes will be released within 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks from that. And then the Cinema Lounge, which is Ridgeway Theater investigation, will be released. That probably might just be that might only be a one-parter. But yeah, so that's about it. So, like, for investigations, but we definitely have a lot more. Like, I have to sit down and just like figure out exactly. Plus, Ron, also slight problem is that Ron's passport is about to expire in July. So
that's not a big problem. I can get it renewed within 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully.
We should probably work on it this week.
Yeah. So that's the only thing that could be a blip and like to slow us down. So. Oh my gosh, Mike. So your mom sees your tattoos. So she knows about them.
My mom?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she just said why.
Yeah. So,
She doesn't. I'm going to hell, guys. All right, in the eyes of the beholder. Yeah.
So, but anyways, but yeah. I mean, I hid my tattoos from his Oma for the longest time.
I remember. I remember when I got my wolf howling at the moon tattoo on my chest, and I showed my Oma, and she just shook her head, and she's like, "Why?" I'm just like, first of all, I love wolves, always have, and I just thought it was a pretty cool placement to have a wolf right here howling at the moon, and then it ties in with everything else that's kind of going on my arm. I was trying to do like a theme, and it just went from there, and it just kept getting more. As for the dragon and the phoenix, I mean,
that's the weird part, because I was like, he surprised me because I didn't know he was getting. I knew he was getting a back tattoo, but I didn't know of what. And then it was, and I think it was just funny because I was like, why? Because I got mine because of books. So I was like, why did he get his?
I
still really know why.
As a kid, it would have been more cartoony, but I had a stuffed animal, a dragon called Puff. Okay, Puff the Magic Dragon, guys, like what I called him, Puff. I actually still have him to this day. My kids actually have the dragon, but I've always had a fascination with dragons. I love the movie Aragon, like anything to do with dragons.
But why the phoenix?
It just, I don't know, because you had a phoenix on your arm, and I thought phoenixes are cool, and I thought, well, what's a phoenix and a dragon tattoo? And I looked at some things, and I saw this like phoenix and dragon tattoo with a sword in the center of it, and I'm like, you know what? That's what I'm going to get put on my back. Because I had some other ideas, some other weird ideas. No, don't you remember the Sphinx?
Oh yeah.
Right from what was that anime series I was watching? Vox. Guys, I don't know if you watch anime or if you know anime series, but Vox Mechana or Mechanica, I think it's called. It's on Prime. I was watching that, and there was this one episode, and there's like this a male Sphinx and a female Sphinx, and they're like flying up, and in the center there's a moon, and it was actually a pretty cool picture. I took a picture of it. I showed my tattoo artist. I'm like, I think I might want to get this on my back. And then she's like, really? Why? I was like, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking I'm the male Sphinx, Cassie's the female Sphinx, and we're showing each other's love for each other. Like, I didn't get it done regardless, but yeah. Anyways, I'm just babbling now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, crow's tattoos. I should get a Grim Reaper. No, I'm kidding. Basically, this one.
She has a grip law.
It's like kind of a ghoul.
It's a Dementor.
Dementor or ghoul, yeah. I see. Mike's basically can't build all my mom says we all live to create our heaven. Yeah. So yes. Yeah, that's I mean like my like Shadow Hunter thing, because like so when the Shadow Hunters they're born Shadow Hunters, and their very first rune is I call it runes, is this symbol, and it basically opens up their eye to like see the downworlders, so like the people who like the werewolves and the fairies and the vampires and the demons and stuff. So that's why I got it, because it's to kind of represent one of my favorite books, but also me because I like ghosts. So like it kind of opens my eyes to the world of ghosts. So hello, Colt. Oh, Colt Life. I can't even speak.
I should get a weeping willow tattoo. Guys, where should I get the willow tattoo if I was to get one?
I know what people are gonna say.
On my butt. No.
Oh my gosh. So, but yeah. So, any more questions, guys? I'm gonna be wrapping it up really soon. Your buns. Your Willie.
Who said my Willie?
Wisdom.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
I don't got one of those, do I?
Hey, there's your butthole.
Oh. That'd be painful.
Okay, I like Mike. He's like inner arm. He's like, what? Do you have room?
Inner arm.
Oh, here. Do you have room there? Yeah, you
I
do.
got all kinds of room here, but this is supposed to be, guys, this is supposed to be my bird arm. This whole arm is just going to be birds. Just birds. I don't know why, but I just started off with the crow. Then I got the lovebirds. Then I got a flamingo. I got plans to put like a toucan right here. And then I'm just going to go with it. So.
Owl, too.
No, the owl's going here.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
22nd of June, I got an owl. It's going to be going right here in this blank space. It's going to look pretty cool.
Yeah, a peacock.
A peacock, yeah. Hey, I'm getting.
You're going to probably have to get a Toby tattoo, though.
I can go on my leg.
That's true. Toby is like our dog. She's getting old. It's freaking me out. Yeah, Steph is like getting an owl. Yeah, definitely. That's the tattoo.
I'm getting an owl, guys, but it's going on this arm, and it's going to go right in this blank space right here. And it's going to look pretty cool, I think.
Sulfur-crested cockatoo?
Sulfur-crested cockatoo. Maybe a parrot. See, the tattoos on this arm are more, what's this, traditional? Is that what they call it? Traditional?
I think so, yeah.
Traditional. So I'm doing traditional style. So, I mean, I'll probably have to see Caroline I think I'll see Caroline for these ones.
Yeah.
Because obviously I can't go see Jules.
Yeah. So the rune tattoo is this one. But it's a rune from like a Shadowhunters. It was created for the book series. So, but Shadowhunter, okay, so it was City of Bones is the first book of the Shadowhunters books. I recommend the books. I don't recommend the TV show. This TV show is stupid. So, but yeah, it's basically almost looks like an Egyptian eye. But yeah, so it's called the Voyance rune. But yeah, I wanted to get more, but I like time and stuff because you have to I'm running out of room on this arm, so. Yeah, same with Wheel of Time. I actually haven't watched the TV show Wheel of Time. So, yeah, the books, I mean, I haven't actually even read the books. I have so many books I have to read. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's not, I have to read them, but. Have you seen a willow tree? Just put your meditation into it. Yeah, willow trees are like literally one of my favorites. Love willow trees. We have a weeping birch, which is the closest I'll get to a willow tree in our yard. It only goes to 10 feet, so I know it's not a willow, but it's a weeping birch. Oh, that's super nice. Yeah, my kids our kids are too young for tattoos. Obviously, my oldest still does want to have an owl tattoo, and that's why Ron's getting an owl tattoo. But her favorite animal is her favorite animal is an owl. So, oh my gosh, that'd be pretty funny to get that guy's face. No. He's a great guy, but I don't know about that tattoo. Thank you, Occult Life. If we're talking about my daughter, she's gonna be 16. Okay. Yeah, my oldest, she's gonna be 16, and then we have a 13-year-old. She's gonna be graduating in 2 weeks from grade 8, and then 12-year-old son 10-year-old son, and an 8-year-old daughter. So, yes, they do grow in wet places, and yeah. And they make like a mess too. They're really but I don't care. I love willows. Oh, awesome, Julie. Yeah, my oldest, her birthday is in September. She'll be on the 27th of September. So, are you drinking more of the grass beer?
I am.
He's drinking Blue Moon. To me,
like mango, guys. It's delicious.
Tastes like grass.
She doesn't understand.
I think Side-Eye Guy would be speechless if I got his tattoo, but I don't know. Tara was just like, you should get a Side-Eye Guy tattoo.
I get a side-eye. I would. I'd get a Side-Eye Guy tattoo.
Okay.
Right beside my ghost.
Oh, I think you were going to say something else. What? You lifted your leg up, and then I was like...
Never mind. Where's her mind, guys? I don't know.
No, you lifted your leg up, and I'm like,
beside my ghost.
Okay.
I was actually, because I was thinking, how could I care? Like, what else could I put on my leg beside the ghost? I'm thinking, I'm going to make my leg will be like a party. So I got a ghost holding a beer. So what other ideas, what other things could I put there? Like a skinwalker, like
dancing,
or like, or something, some other figure smoking a joint, like just a big party. I don't know.
Okay.
Just there's a party going on my leg. I don't know, guys.
Oh my gosh. Sorry. Apple pie, I can't even speak. Moonshine.
Had it. It's delicious.
Get another stay tuned. Get another ghost for like a toast.
Yeah. I could get another ghost that's toasting. Yes. I'm gonna do that. Thank you for the idea. It's a great idea.
That's a pretty good idea.
Yes. And the best part is it's a quick tattoo. So
yeah. Oh, that's awesome, Julie. 100 proof. Apple pie. You've had that before.
I've had apple pie moonshine.
Yeah.
Oh, dangerous stuff.
Flatwoods Monster.
What is a Flatwoods Monster?
I'm not sure. There's so many different like monsters and stuff.
I could get a Harry and the Hendersons.
I just thought of it as you gasped, but I just thought of something else.
What?
The Loch Ness Monster tattoo.
Yeah, Nessie. Yeah,
Nessie.
Yeah, Nessie or Okopogo.
Yeah, for Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many options, guys. So many options of different tattoos we could get. Get a Bigfoot on your foot.
On my foot.
Ouch. I don't know if I'd ever get a foot tattoo. He's got
good tattoos everywhere, guys.
Yeah. I mean, I can't, because of my job, I have to take a break before, like, anyways, the tattoos have to heal on my arm if I was going to get my other arm done. But I think this arm, the camera's backwards. So this arm, I will just be like half. So.
Because like for my
see ya, Cheryl.
Oh.
So, but yeah, okay. I'm wondering, should we just wrap it up?
That's your live stream.
I know it's my live stream. Okay, I know. I said the 2 hour mark. Let's go 2.5.
No,
2 hours. So another like just under 15 minutes, and then
you know how this works out, guys. You say 2.5 hours, and then it turns into let's go another. We'll do another half hour.
Well, we'll go a little bit longer, and then it will be bedtime because I do have to like function tomorrow. So your ankle tattoo is so painful. Struggle to walk for a week. Was it big though? Because our ankle, I mean, we had tiny little ones, so maybe that's why we were okay. I've never had a tattoo where
I didn't even like when I had the little ghost done. I didn't even feel it. Like it was like
it was the least painful tattoo I've ever had. But maybe it was just because. Yes, was the last one I was passed it on the couch. The live stream. I'll never live that down. I literally just was like, boom, and I'm like, I'm done. Okay, I do not know that, Adam. I don't know where.
Area 51.
Oh, yeah.
What?
It's right next to the ankle bone.
Oh.
Yeah, that
okay.
would be.
That would be painful, yeah.
Yeah, ours is a little bit raised up from there, so. Now we're moving. Okay. Roswell? Was it Roswell? I mean, that makes sense, but
Roswell makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. Did anyone ever watch the original Roswell series, the TV show that was from like the early 2000s?
Couldn't get into it.
Oh, I loved it back in the day. So, where are we all based? So we are in Southern Ontario, Canada.
Oh my goodness, I would love to investigate in Colorado.
Oh, we've driven through Colorado.
I love that state. It's a beautiful state.
Yeah, we've driven through there.
The mountains.
I don't think we stayed there at all either.
No, we just drove through.
We just drove through Colorado. But yeah, we're Southern Ontario, Canada. But we definitely would go to Colorado. That's like, I mean, anywhere, guys. If there's a haunted location, I'd go. Like, it's obviously timing and whatnot, but I'm like definitely, would love to go. Good night, Dan Tex. Thank you for joining.
Good night, Dan Tex.
It's great to see everybody because it really feels like it's. I mean, I've seen people in other chats and stuff, but it's nice to see everyone together.
Nice. You guys are all hanging out with us.
Yeah, I've definitely been like, well, as you guys have, it's been a bit, so I'm glad to be back. So, yes, we'll definitely. I know this year is kind of like a wash for big trips, just because we did Kentucky and we did Rhode Island this year, and I can only ask my parents so much for babysitting. So
we might be able to pull something off in September, maybe.
Not a long trip though.
No, but
yeah, like we can do overnight trips or whatever, like a weekend trip, but like a big longer trip, like Colorado would be a long trip because we like the drive to Colorado. Flying, I don't know if it would be too much. Oh, guys, I'm starting to hit a wall.
Uh-oh.
I can make it.
Sleep on the couch, guys.
9 minutes. 9 minutes, guys. I can make it. 9 minutes. So, but yeah, no, I'd be willing to go such anywhere. So, okay, so we got 8 minutes now. Any last questions? I mean, we can end before the 2.5 hour mark too. We don't have to keep going. But yeah, so any more questions, guys? More locals? I know yawns are contagious. I'm really sorry. We definitely, if we're ever out to Colorado, probably next year, like if anything. So we'll probably have to do like a, who knows? Who knows where? I'm like, all these ideas are going through my head. So, do you mean more local locations? Yes. Yeah. So
there's lots.
There is a lot of locations. The matter of just getting into them and stuff. So, yeah, there is a lot to hit up. So, and even like I looked at Hinsdale. We looked at Hinsdale again, but they had nothing until like November, I think.
Really?
Yeah. Or no, there was nothing on when we could go, and then it was like November. I think they didn't have anything up for sale yet, or something like that. So,
wow.
Yeah, I would love to go back there.
We need to join the Dawson expedition.
What's happening? I'm behind.
What's the Dawson expedition? Stay tuned.
I'm so behind, guys. I'm so behind. Back in the day, I'd be so up and up on all the stuff. Now I'm like, what's happening? Yeah, I would love to go across Ontario, cross Canada, even. Okay, ask wisdom. Okay.
What is it? Tranquil Sanatorium?
Torium.
Where's that?
Okay, see you, Adam. Yes, Kamloops. Yeah, that's BC, right? Yeah.
Yep. Kamloops is in BC.
So, yeah. Okay, we've got 5 minutes, guys. Oh, we loved Wyoming. We drove through Wyoming.
Oh my god.
That out of all the states that we drove through, I think Wyoming was actually my favorite.
I'd have to say Wyoming, yeah. It's my favorite state. It had everything.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, if they come to Canada,
what?
Adelaide Haunted Horizons, thank you, Laws. Yeah, we definitely investigate with them. Definitely would be interested. So, yeah, I would love. I wish we had locations like Waverly Hills. Not Waverly Hills. I wish we had a location like Waverly Hills.
There's a lot of locations like Waverly Hills, but you're not allowed to go to because it's private property and
yeah.
Like there's tons of places. I find here in Canada, or at least in our area, when it comes to like paranormal stuff, definitely you want to investigate it because you know there's something there, but it's either owned by the federal government or it's privately owned, and you don't know how to like make an introduction and if they're open to that kind of stuff. And so you kind of have to go out of your comfort zone in a sense to find something, I guess, right?
Yeah. Oh, Sunrise. I've actually heard of that ghost town. Sunrise. Yeah. Alaska? That would be kind of cool.
That'd be interesting, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but I was thinking of a town like Virginia City, Nevada. Nothing good. I mean, like I loved
right now anyways.
Wyoming, I loved for the state. Like I loved how beautiful it was, but Virginia City, Nevada in itself was like
But if you look back on the trip and the areas we drove through and you think about the history, like when we went into Cody, Wyoming.
Oh yeah.
That town alone, like there's places there you'd be like, oh, I could investigate that. Like, you know what I mean? But you weren't on that thought process back then. Right?
No. How many years ago was that now? 10?
That was, we would have been.
No, we were married 10 years. So that was 8 years ago.
Yeah. So, wow, how time flies.
I know, guys, time flies. Yeah, we did a huge road trip, 32 hours of driving through the states. So we did we would head up 16 different states, I think.
Basically.
Like a loop. We drove through Kansas, remember?
Yeah.
It was at that hotel, and then I said don't pick up hitchhikers because right next to a jail or something.
We stopped in South Dakota and saw Mount Rushmore, which was amazing. Yeah, we saw Mount Rushmore. We went Wyoming for the Buffalo Bill Museum. We went to Yellowstone Park. Yeah. Yeah, because we saw we didn't actually see we didn't stop to see Old Faithful because it was kind of on the other side of the park and we were going in a different direction. But we did see saw bison. Tons of bison. That was kind of crazy. Like we were driving down the road and they're literally like right there beside your vehicle, and Kat's like, put the window up. I'm like, what? They're not gonna she was worried that they're gonna like push the van over. I didn't say that, but I did roll up my window. So yes, cool. Federal prisons out there. Yeah, so we did. Yeah, we drove so many different states, but we'll never. I did not like Chicago. That was
driving through Illinois. Remember the highways?
We didn't drive through Chicago. We drove through the state of Illinois.
Well, I thought we were near Chicago.
No, we didn't. We were nowhere near Chicago.
Chicago is in Illinois.
I know it's in Illinois. We were nowhere near Chicago. We drove through the state of Illinois.
Okay. Well, there was a. Yeah. So, anyways,
So many toll booths and like.
Yeah.
Their highways were brutal.
And Tara asked, "Did we have a big van?" Yes. When we drove through our vans. So our road trip through the States, we just had a minivan. We now have a big van. Our van now seats 12. So, Side-Eye Guy has been in our van, and Joe has been in our van, and Don's been in our van. So, but yeah, now we have a big van. So, okay, thank you for joining, guys. We're actually going to wrap up. It's at the 2.5 hour mark, guys. We did it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Julie. I've seen stuff like that. People, like wild animals. I'm always in shock when people
Devil's Tower. We drove by it.
Yes, we drove.
We didn't stop to see it, but we drove by it.
Or to see signs that said.
And no, we pulled off. Remember, we pulled off on the highway, and you took pictures of Devil's Tower. That was pretty cool.
Mike, that's just natural selection. People, I don't even know, guys. We didn't see any bears or anything though on that trip.
No,
I'm terrified of bears.
But you guys got in the States. There's so many cool, we
have them in Canada too, though.
Yeah, but I don't know. In the
States, it's different.
In the state, when we drive, I don't know, it's just different.
Yeah,
there's so many really cool and neat places to see, and
yeah.
But
anyways, okay, guys, so we're gonna go now. But I just want to say thank you for watching us, and thank you. I think Boo's gone, but Jeff for the gifted memberships. That was super awesome. So we are gonna hopefully by next Thursday I will have part 2 of Conjuring House released, and then we're gonna have part 3 after that, 2 weeks later, and then the Cinema Lounge episode will be released after that. So within 6 weeks, we're definitely gonna hope to get into more investigations. That way, able to get even more content out for you guys. Also, I wanted to do some behind the scenes footage for the members, so that I want to do special. And if you haven't seen my little cemetery video I made for members only, I do have that one up there. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's about it. But thank you guys again for watching. I really, really, really appreciate everything you've done for us in the past 3 years. Basically, it's been 3 years. Amazing journey. Amazing journey that we've been on. So thank you guys, and good night. Good night.
Night all.